We did a study 5 years ago, and we spent the last few years analysing those, and now we think we have a reasonable understanding of how the modes are produced, but we want to, the technology's moved on, we've got much better equipment now, and we can get much better quality images. And we have, of course, the original research just gave us that basic understanding, but it raised an awful lot of other questions about how the modes were produced. The yodel's more, that's more a pitch break though, isn't it?
It's the same going on. It's just a very special intervals.
Yeah.
So musically it's a little different, but it's the same technically.
Some of the new things we found out this time are that there's a difference between the creak and the creaking that's been described. We thought that both of those were probably produced at the vocal fold level, but in fact the creak is, but when there's some forms of creaking, it's actually produced at the false chord level, which is the same level that the distortion is produced. So there's more similarity there. But this is, at the moment, we're just focusing on getting some good quality data, and we haven't really done some in-depth analysis of these. This will take another few years for us to do. Sorry, just 1 second. In retrospect, we should have anticipated was that doing a research project on the singing voice and singers in December, just before Christmas, was not a good idea, because so many of them had illnesses, and so maybe we need to repeat this again in the summer when hopefully people will be well. But this has given us, this is the first time we've brought all the equipment together and tried it out. Because of technical issues, we couldn't try it out in the UK thoroughly. And so, again, we will learn from this, and we'll look at the data that we've got to see whether we actually need to repeat some aspects of it. But this is, to some extent, a pilot study. There may be some aspects we need to look at a little bit more methodically to see whether the patterns that we're seeing are reproducible.